Hey nail babes, welcome to another tutorial. Today's video is all about how to get your Gel X nails to last longer, and I will be sharing 10 tips on how I make my nail sets last a long period of time. So the first tip, of course, is going to be sizing your tips properly. And when you're using any type of nail enhancement, you want to make sure that the tips fit from sidewall to sidewall. So of course, we have multiple different sizes that we offer in our 500-piece soft gel nail tip case. And I'm just going through and I'm making sure that when I am laying them on my nail bed, that they're flush to the cuticle area and they're flat. And I'm looking from left to right just to ensure that they fit on both sides and it's not overflowing on either side, and then it just fits properly. Alright, and my next tip for getting your nails to last a long period of time is to ensure that you are doing the proper cuticle work. That means pushing back the cuticle area and the dead skin and removing any dead skin that you see on your nail plate is going to be super essential for your nails to last a long period of time. If you happen to skip over this part, you'll find that your nails will lift and your nails will end up popping off. Next thing, of course, is to remove the shine from your natural nail plate and also any natural oils that your nails would naturally have on them. Of course, you're going to get into the cuticle area as best you can. I tend to use a mini sanding band because it just allows me to get into those hard to reach places easier. Another reason why I prefer to use the sanding band is because it's less abrasive on the natural nail and it just works really, really well for me. So prepping your nails is actually the most important step when doing any type of nail enhancement, because the foundation of what you're doing, if it's not good, your nails will not last. So if you are neglecting to remove the dead skin from your nail bed, if you're not removing the cuticles properly, if you happen to not dehydrate or prime the nails, then you'll see that your nails won't last a long period of time. So this step by far is the most important, and I would suggest that if you're learning to do your own nails, or if you are a nail technician, maybe you're an aspiring nail technician, that you focus on prepping most importantly above all else. And when I first started doing nails, I really focused on this step because I first started practicing on myself and I realized my nails weren't lasting. And so once I perfected it on myself and I started taking clients, my clients appreciated the fact that I was still learning, but I knew how to make nails last a long period of time. And it came with trial and error, honestly. But that's why I tell you guys my steps and my tips and techniques, because if I can help you make your nails last a longer period of time, you'll miss the headache of trying to figure it out on your own. So I went ahead and I removed the oil from my nail beds by using an alcohol wipe, and also the dust and anything like that. You can just use alcohol and a lint-free wipe. But then I went ahead and used my sanding band on the inside of my soft gel nail tips because it creates that extra layer of bond between the gel extension glue and your nail bed, because you are etching the inside of the plastic nail. All right, so this goes back to preparation. This is the next steps for prepping your nails. You want to dehydrate and prime your nails properly. Thankfully, we have a great dehydrator and priming system, so you are more than welcome to use these on your next set. But for me, I like to use an alcohol wipe beforehand just to get the dust off of my nail plate before I apply my dehydrator and my primer, and it works great. So you want to have a good dehydrator and primer in your arsenal just to make sure that you are effectively creating that nice bond between your nail and your natural nail and the nail enhancement. And so when you're doing this, just make sure that you are going from sidewall to sidewall and you are reaching to the free edge of your natural nail and coating your nails properly. And then of course followed up with the primer, and then you are finished with prep and you're ready to start applying your nail enhancements. All right, so my next tip is subject to the individual, but I typically try to either apply a thin layer and cure it on my natural nail bed before I go in and apply it to the inside of the soft gel nail tips. That works really, really well for me. It creates like a double layer of bond and it makes the nails last a long period of time. But I also realize, possibly because I am a former nail technician, I kind of developed a skill to know that I don't have to do that for my nails to last, because if I just apply enough gel glue inside of the gel extension, enough to cover my natural nail and cure it properly, that I have the same result. So depending on what's easiest for you is going to help you determine which method you tend to use. There's plenty of methods out there. There's plenty of people that will say that they have to apply a thin layer to their natural nail plate before they apply the gel extension. And then there's other people that can just directly apply the gel extension to their natural nails. I would say if you're someone who's maybe having a hard time with applying the right amount, it's good to add a thin layer on your natural nail as a bit of a guide, and then apply a little bit of gel extension glue inside of the nail tip to seal the deal. So Practice, and just see what works for you. Both methods work really, really well for me, and my nails last 4+ weeks. So I'll leave this up to the viewer. You decide what works best, and let me know in the comments, what do you think? If you are a DIY girly or a gel extension nail tech, or maybe you're someone who just does your nails for fun, which method have you found that works best for you? Let me know in the comments. When working with gel extensions, this is an important and also crucial part of the entire nail application process, and that would be to not flood the cuticles. And so that means when you're applying your gel extension glue, that you aren't flooding the cuticle area or having any extra spillage or anything like that. And if you do, you definitely want to clean it up, because that is a sure way that you're going to get lifting, and that's an also indication that your nails won't last a long period of time, because it's going to eventually start to lift up and your nails will pop off. So just make sure when you're applying them, you are going very slowly. And once you are curing your gel extension, you're paying attention to the gel reaching the edge of your free edge. The free edge is basically the ending point of your natural nail. That's where your nail comes to an end, and you don't want it to overflow past that, but you also don't want it to spill out on the sides or close to your cuticle area. So that's just the easiest way to put it. If you pay attention to me applying it in the video, I'm going very, very slowly, and I'm slowly working my way closer to the light, because also properly curing your nails is going to be super important for your gel extensions to last a long period of time. And to my point previously, curing your nails properly is going to ensure that your nails last. I find that a lot of people tend to either flash cure and that's it, or they simply don't cure the full amount of time that it takes for your nail extensions to last. So flash curing, depending on the lamp, it's about 15 to 30 seconds per fingernail. You want to be directly under the UV light because it's called flash curing for a reason. It's flash curing it, but it's not curing it thoroughly. So even after this fact, you're still going to have to fully cure your nails under your UV lamp for the designated amount of time for both hands. So 60 seconds is going to be the amount of time that I recommend fully curing your nails after flash curing them to begin with. And if you happen to miss out on these steps, your nails will not last. So just make sure above all else that you are, of course, prepping your nails properly, not flooding the cuticle with your gel extensions, and then also curing your nails for the full amount of time that it takes for your nail enhancement to last. So I hope that helps. Let me know in the comments if it makes sense or if it doesn't make sense to you. But hopefully this will help your nails last a long period of time. And I guarantee you, actually, if you follow these steps, you won't have any more problems with your nails lifting. So these next steps are kind of like a bonus step, but I definitely see the difference from not sealing your edges to sealing them. And what it basically means is you're taking either a fine carbide bit, very, very fine, where it's not super abrasive and it won't damage your natural nails because you're working in the cuticle area, or you take a mini sanding band and you etch the rim or the edge of the soft gel nail tip and you make it flush to your natural nail. So of course it's as close to the cuticle as it can possibly get, but you want to kind of work your way left and right, going around the surface just to make sure that you're blending it into your natural nail. This will help prevent lifting. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes my hair can get stuck in my nail enhancements if I'm doing my hair or something, or if I'm washing my hair, and that's just annoying. So just to avoid anything like that from happening, especially, we live real lives, we wash dishes, we clean, we do all the things, right? You just want to make sure that you're sealing your cuticles properly to prevent them from popping off. So you could have prepped your nails properly, you could have done everything perfect, everything great, and then you didn't seal the cuticles and then your nails end up lifting. So this step is also essential and it's going to help your nails last a long period of time. And to my next point as well, which will be the final tip for this video, once you're done etching or blending the soft gel nail tip into your natural nail, you're sealing the cuticles. You're going to finish off sealing the cuticle by using acetone, and this is going to help melt the plastic. They call it melting it, but it's basically helping it blend into your natural nail even further, and it just creates that nice, secure final touch before you go in with your rubber base or your top coat or anything like that. So melting the nail into your natural nail by using acetone is another great tip to ensure that your nails last a long period of time. So this video was actually highly requested. I hope that you guys find these videos super helpful, and I want to help save you guys some money because honestly, I know what it's like from going to get your nails done all the time, which is why I started learning how to do my own nails and then becoming a nail technician and then starting my own product line. So trust me, I completely get it. And then being a mom and all of my responsibilities and things like that, sometimes I just don't have the time to sit there and do acrylic all the time. So Gel-X is a great alternative. It's super fast. There's literally little to no odor at all from the nail products, and I just literally love the whole Gel-X enhancement system. So if you have not tried our products yet, make sure to visit our website, www.Desalexiss.com. The link is also in the bio. And thank you for everyone who's been purchasing and supporting the brand. I appreciate it so much, and I can't wait to see the content and nails you guys create. Bye. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey girl, my name is Destiny. I'm the founder and CEO of Desalexiss, the women's empowerment nail and beauty brand. I started in the beauty industry about 6 years ago as a nail technician and transitioned into selling my very own physical products. My brand empowers women to live their full potential and overcome those limiting beliefs that leaves us so stuck. This is more than just your average nail brand. We strive to motivate you through your entrepreneurial career with DIY tutorials, content creation, and empowering messages to uplift you and motivate you through your journey. So if you're ready to live your full potential, learn through content creation, DIY content, and be encouraged through empowering messages, then you're in the right place. Welcome to Desalexiss, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye. Hey babe, don't forget to follow us over on Instagram where we share more behind the scenes content of what it's like running our very own nail supply.